spot looks pretty good, at least from the walk-in trail that kind of leads out to food that way. It's a pretty beaten down trail. You can tell there's tracks through there and a couple fresh scrapes. Fresh enough that there weren't any leaves in them. There weren't big scrapes, but they're fresh scrapes. You can see foot marks in them, and there weren't any leaves in them, so they're pretty fresh. Scrapes are always a good sign. At least there's deer back here. You can see a lot. It kind of just has the feeling of some rut cruising bucks through here. Like I said earlier, we have a camera right up down there. I have no idea what's on it. It's been up for a while. Hopefully at least there's some bucks to back up the sign and the feeling you get when you're back in here. A lot of the good sign when we scouted this summer was back over there, so I'll kind of keep my eye over there to some of that stuff, some big rubs over there. Like I said earlier, I don't really know what to expect. Feels like a good spot. Got ag all the way around, all the corn's cut. Good travel corridor, some marsh bedding right out here. Hopefully something turns up tonight. Chance is all the way around back over there. He's sitting between a cornfield and some kind of little grassy creek bottom in between two cornfields. Hopefully there's some sign over there too. Should be a good spot in between the ag. Hopefully somebody catches some cruising bucks, some does working their way through tonight. My vlog's probably going to be short and quick for my portion of this evening. Came back to property we haven't hunted. We've scouted it. Brody's at a spot that we've actually scouted and put a trail camera in, but I came into this spot. There's corn on one side, there was corn on this back side, but there's supposed to be corn on the public too. And it's just like some weird dead sunflower thing, so no corn back there. But corn out in front of us, this nice draw that goes out here, it goes out to corn. There's a bunch of little trees and stuff in the bottom of it. Coming in, I got to this corner back here and bumped two does out, so I'm not off to a real great start, but there are does back here. The only shot I'm going to have is if something happens to walk right here in front of me and isn't paying any attention. But hopefully Brody's going to have to carry the boat for tonight, as far as probably shooting something, so I hate wasting sits in peak times like this with just an observation sit. But I guess that's what it's going to have to be. If we have to come back in the morning, we'll have to figure out a game plan. Otherwise, I might just go hunt with Brody or hang a stand somewhere close to where Brody is. Seems like he's seen some pretty good sign over there. But mine might be short and quick. I might not see anything else. I'm gonna do this quick before the light runs out. But number one, I apologize for a crappy blog on my end. So, me and Brody have always said we try to be completely, honest and, straightforward. So, being completely honest, when I got in here, after I walked all the way in here and bumped those 2 does out, my mood was not very good. It seems like when I'm hunting, and I've known this before, I have to have a good attitude going in. That way I do the things I need to do to be in the position that I need to be in. So I didn't have the best mood, and things looked about like how I'd hoped, but I didn't see any good deer sign. I walked behind me just a little ways to see if I could see any deer sign on any of these little trees, and I didn't see anything. And I seen some deer up on the hill earlier out in the corn, and I think those are the deer that I bumped out of here. But was sitting here, it was just getting dark, or sun, just right at sunset. We still got half an hour until dark, but I heard something over here, and a doe came out, and another doe came out, and then there was a buck behind them. And they walked kind of along that corn edge all the way down under that big old cottonwood, and I think they went into the standing corn. They haven't come out to the cut corn yet. But the problem is, I'm not sure if that buck is quite big enough to shoot or not. But when he came out, I didn't think he was, real big, obviously, but I didn't go, oh, he's too small. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to watch the footage. I'm going to head out now. I got a very long walk out. Think about it on the way out. And, yeah. So that's going to be a lot of explaining there and not a lot of video. Just because, like I said, my frame of mind wasn't right. So, it should have been right, because if I'd been hanging that tree, I'm not sure I would have shot him, but I may or may not have. So, that one's on me messing up. So, just, I guess, something that I've learned to pass on, that you have to, look at yourself as a hunter, what you need to do to get things right. And for me, I need to have the right frame of mind going in. And I didn't tonight. So, learn from that. We're going to walk out, talk to Brody, see what he saw, make a game plan. Might be back in the morning. If it doesn't rain, we'll be back in the evening, even if it does rain. That's the quick synopsis. Let's head out of here. Heading in for an evening hunt here, as you can see, split up from Chance. Chance is headed over there to the marsh side where I hunted last week on Friday. Saw some deer over there, so he's headed back over there. I'm going to mix it up, head over here. There were some bucks, I don't know, alfalfa over here, coming from kind of borderline public. So I'm going to go over here, get a better view on what those bucks are, and if they're shooters, and then where they're coming from. If they're coming from public or staying on private, see how close we can get, see if there's any other movement over here that I can't really see. That's the plan. Grab my stuff, make the walk in, walk through some of this CRP stuff, and get over there.